Important to know that along with the rise of sleep training was the rise of behaviorism. A lot of us, if not the majority of us, were raised by parents who kind of embraced this parenting within the model of behaviorism, which means if your parents saw a behavior that they didn't like, they would seek to extinguish it or, do whatever they needed to take to stop it. Lots of punishments and perhaps rewarding more positive behavior. There was no real consideration for the underlying needs or the health or even the mental well-being of the child because that wasn't the goal. And we do know from research that these parenting strategies are not the healthiest for children. They operate within the authoritarian parenting model, where we know that authoritative parenting, being responsive, a high level of warmth, but also a high level of boundaries, meeting the underlying needs. This is what is healthiest for the mental and physical well-being of our children. We also know that the mental well-being, the framework that sets up the mental well-being for your child to navigate the rest of their life, this is often primarily formed within the first 3 to 5 years of your child's life. You're setting up the building blocks for a secure attachment, wiring into their brain emotional regulation, and all of the really good things that set them up for lifelong success. So when we don't seek to meet the underlying needs, when we just see our children's behavior as just that, behavior to either extinguish or to, promote, yes, we are neglecting a huge factor that contributes to mental and emotional well-being. So of course, our parents did the best that they could with the information that they had. We have come such a long way when it comes to infancy, brain development, neuroplasticity, the development, emotional regulation, just child development in general. We have come such a long way, and we know that responsiveness is absolutely always optimal for our children. So yes, we should absolutely question parenting strategies that work in opposite of this, whether it is sleep training or timeouts or spanking or, emotionally rejecting a child when they don't comply. All of these different things are not within that realm of responsive. Do behaviorist strategies work? Do they, meet their own goals? Yeah, they do, because they will often extinguish the behavior. But those needs, those underlying needs always remain. And I do think that that is why we also see so much mental health challenges within our, current times.